The 2021 championship is coming up soon. It will be hosted on November 20th in Toronto, Ontario. If you are interested in competing, seats are limited, so sign up as soon as possible. To learn more, go to www.genesisboc.com/championship. Let's get back to the video. Hey champions, it is Monday morning. I'm hoping you're having a wonderful day. I want to spend a little bit of time right now to break down the championship event, the actual constructed event that we're going to be playing, so that you have a little bit more detail of how everything's going to go. So the championship itself is going to go from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m., but there's a lot of things that are happening in between, including lunch and dinner, and there's going to be a bit of a break. So even though it seems like a very long day, you're not going to be like stressing out and playing the entire time. You're going to have a lot of downtime to meet with the community, make some friends along the way. It's going to be a great event. So don't just think about it as a very intense tournament. Think of it as kind of a social event as well. So first thing, we will be following the 4.0 rulebook, and that includes having 4 thoughts in there. Sorry, my light just went out. But this includes having 4 thoughts, which is going to be very important for deck construction and how you're going to play competitively. You have to think about all the different decks you're going to be playing against and what are the best cards to have swap in and out. So practice using the lock and show method. Practice trying against different decks. What are going to be the edge cases that you need to be able to handle? The other thing is that you need to I do recommend having your deck list ready for the moment the event starts, because we have a small window at the very beginning where we're going to be getting everyone registered, and the last thing you want is for you to be the reason that we're having a little bit of a bottleneck. Not putting blame on you, just saying there is tools here for you to get ahead of things. So I do recommend taking advantage of that. We'll have these forms available there, but you have to handwrite everything, and that might be consuming for you as well. But when you come to the event, if you did yours at home, you come to the event, you sign it, you drop it off when you do registration. So from 8 to 9 a.m., we're going to be doing all that registration, getting the deck list, doing double checking that decks are good, just making sure everything's ready. This was pretty intense last time we were doing it, but I think we've learned a lot, and it should be a little bit cleaner this time around. Then we're going to go into the 4 rounds. Each round is 1 hour long. That'll be 55 minutes of gameplay, 5 minutes of wrap up. So if your gameplay goes to the 55-minute mark and you need to go into turns afterwards, then that will happen in the last 5 minutes. And if you can't complete within that 5 minutes, then we're just going to call the game off at that point. We'll have some decisions of what's happening at that point, but that's what we've decided so far. If you have any suggestions, let us know. But those 5 minutes are very important for us to get all the scores in, give you your next rounds, and get you ready going into the next round of competition. So we go through the first 4 rounds. Once we're at the end of the 4 rounds, we should be able to do a cut for the top 8. So while we're determining who that cut is, where everyone's going to go at that point, we're going to break for lunch. VIPs, your lunch is going to be included, so you will have a special area you get to go off to, get your lunch, eat, enjoy, and hang out. And everyone else who's not getting the VIP package, there are so many food options, including at the base of the building. There is a bunch of different restaurants there. So hopefully they're all going to be open. I haven't double checked about that, but there is a lot of food options in that area. Then we're going to go into the top 8 cut. During this, it's going to be a single elimination, but there's no time limit. So all the 8 players are going to get paired against each other. Then you'll fight best 2 out of 3. Whoever wins those will become the top 4. They'll battle for the best. They'll again do best 2 out of 3, battle against each other, and then those will get that will create our top players. So once we're done that is single elimination top 8 round, we're going to do a break for dinner. Again, VIPs, dinner is going to be included, so you don't have to go anywhere. The food will be ready for you. And for everyone else, again, you can look for places to go eat. We'll have dinner, and then after dinner, will you see there that the timing for the final round is going to be from 8:30 to 10. That is quite a bit of time, but we're going to hype this up and make it awesome. No one else should be playing any other games at that time unless you're playing casually. But we'll have chairs set up. You can come watch it. It's going to be such a great battle, because I think the thing that was missing from the last championship was, as the finals match was going on, the battle between first and second, the only people watching were us who hosted the event. So I had a lot of fun. I was sitting in front of a TV watching the gameplay, but everyone else was so focused on their own games they didn't get to watch the actual final match. So we're going to be making sure that those final match, there's nothing scheduled at that time, and you can sit down and actually watch that event and enjoy it. And then after that, we'll have our closing announcements and all that kind of stuff. But that's the breakdown for the championship. It should be a really good event. And even if you think, okay, I won't get into the top 8, remember, it's still a free tournament. You come in, you get promos. If you don't want to get the VIP badge, you still get some promos. You'll get an opportunity to buy some first edition product in case you don't have any. You'll get an opportunity to check out all the auction items, meet Camilla. There's just so much going on at the event. And on top of it, if you are competitive and you didn't get into the top 8, you can go into the sealed event. We haven't broken down the details of that too much, but we're getting into that. So you'll have the opportunity to jump into that sealed event, and even that has prize support behind it. So no matter what, there's going to be something there for you. And then at the very end, even if you're a very casual player or you're just a collector, there's going to be some niche stuff for you there to check out. So that's everything I have to say about the championship. I hope you're planning to come and you're really excited for this event. It's going to be absolutely amazing. So that's November 20th. Seats are limited. A lot of our VIP tickets have already been picked up. So if you want to get that VIP badge, make sure you're getting that as soon as possible. And that's everything I have to say about the actual championship. Hope you're having a great day, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye. I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to all our Patreon supporters. You have helped us so much during the hard times of COVID, and we are extremely grateful. As things begin to get better, I look forward to finding a time to meet you all in person one day, hopefully at a Genesis Championship. Thank you for being so awesome.